Hello friends, welcome to the Manthan series of BFM. In Manthan series, we are covering all the subjects, all compulsory ones of CIB. I am covering BFM and ABM. Others are covering other subjects as well. So follow the series completely, share it with your friends. We are covering all the recollected questions from the exams. Case studies, numericals, objective questions, theory, everything is covered. So don't miss even a single lecture. Today I will be covering correspondent banking and NRI accounts plus others as well. This is the main topic, but we will be covering very important other topics also. So don't miss even a single lecture. Share it with your friends, like this video, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell icon. Don't miss this, okay? Which of the following statement about correspondent banks is not true? Kindly note the question, not true. Always focus on the question. In the exam, what happens? We know everything, but we miss out basically because we don't read the question properly. So the question over here is, which one is not true? Okay? Not true. Correspondent banks provide services as agents for collection of export-import bills as well as checks in their country. Checks means this is QUE. Q. US guys, UK guys write this checks. So, correspondent banks act as agents for collecting the checks. So, is it true? Think over it. Correspondent bank uses only a single currency for transaction. Is it true? That if I am a correspondent bank in, let's say, UK, so I'll be using only single currency, either pound or dollar or rupee, only this much, nothing else. Think over it. Correspondent banks act as a middleman between different financial institutions. So they act as a middleman. And all of the above are true. So which one of them is not true? Kindly note, not true. So do correspondent banks provide services as agents? Think over it. Is it true or false? You give me the answer, I'll write it over here in the comment section. Is this true or false? Let me see in the comment section. It is true, correct? True, because see this. They act as agents. Citibank working for SBI over here. SBI working for Citibank. They'll act as a collecting agents. Correspondent banks use only a single currency. Now this is not true, isn't it? Let me see the comments also. What do you say? Do they use a single currency? Let me see the answer. Yeah, the answer is many of you have typed B. That's right. So this is false. Correspondent banks are the middleman between two financial institutions. That can also be done. See here. It depends on the role which the bank is doing. Correspondent bank can act as a middle person also, or it can act as an agent also, or it can act as a party also. Anything is allowed. So this is also true. So what do you want? You want incorrect, not true. This is the answer. B, right? Where? Next one. Cash credit account becomes NPA in which of the following cases? So when will your CC account, CC, become NPA? Okay, when will your CC account become NPA? If the balance remains above the sanction limit or the DP for more than 90 days. If the balance is less than the limit or DP, but there is no credit for 90 days on the date of balance sheet. If the balance sheet is less than the limit or drawing power, but their credit is less than the interest debited for 90 days and as on the date of balance sheet. If the balance sheet is less than the limit of the drawing power, but due to stock report not submitted for 3 months. So in which cases will your CC account become NPA? I'll give you E option also. E option. E. All of the above. All of the above. Okay. So now you tell me which one is correct. When does a CC account become NPA? When does it become NPA? Only in case number A, balance remains above the DP or the sanction limit for 90 days, or is it balance is less than, it's within the limit, but no credit, there is no credit in the account, no credit in the account for 90 days. Means it happens that many customers, you see this, customers, the CC account is just lying there like that, no credits in that account. Credit should be there. From anywhere it can be, but credit should be there. Or even if the credit is there, but it is less than the interest debited. Means I have debited the interest of 10,000 to that account, but the total credit in that account for 90 days, okay, is only total count is only, let's say, 8,000. So then also it becomes NPA. Or everything is correct, but the customer does not submit a stock statement. Stock report means stock statement. Customer is not submitting it. Then also it will be NPA, isn't it? So answer is E, all of the above. In all the above cases, the account will become NPA. Got it? Move on. Next. A substandard asset is an asset classified as NPA for less than the months. The correct answer is, means less than dash months. The correct answer is, write the correct number in the box. This is like that, the new sections which you have now in your in your CIB exam. Nowadays we are having subjective questions without options. This is one of them. So the substandard asset is an asset classified as an NPA for less than dash months. Okay. So less than dash months. For how many months the account will become NPA? The correct answer is dash months. So classified as NPA for a period for less than dash months. Less than dash months. The answer is 12 months. Okay, 12. Here, that's what I wanted to come to this point only. Classification. Substandard is substandard. It is for 1 year, 12 months. Okay, substandard is always for 1 year. Then you have doubtful one, D1. That is again for 1 year. Then you have doubtful 2, D2. That is for 2 years. And then you have loss. Okay, loss asset. After this you have loss asset. Substandard 1 year will have this provisioning. Now substandard is of 2 types. I'll write it over here, show it over here. Okay. One is secured. Secured means you are having a security. Second is unsecured. Unsecured. Okay. For secured for 1 year, what is the provisioning? What is the provisioning? It is 15% for secured. For unsecured it is 25%. Okay. For doubtful one, what is the provisioning? 2500. 25%. And here 100%. This is 100% for all now. Everything is 100% over here. Doubtful 1, doubtful 2, loss asset, everything is 100% in unsecured loans. This is 25, and for D2, the secured part, it is 40%. 40. And for loss asset, it is complete 100%. 100. Okay? Complete 100%. So these are the provisionings for your NPA accounts, and these are the years. So here the answer is 12 months, 1 year. Okay, this is the answer, 12 months or 1 year. Got it? Clear? Move on. Next. Now this is the numerical. This you will have to solve. Asset in the doubtful category is 5 lakhs. The realization value of the security is 4 lakhs. Calculate the provisions required. The correct answer is dash percentage. Again, this is like that subjective question only. So, solve this first. Let me see Who can, let me see in the comment section, what is the answer? Think over it. What is the answer? Doubtful category is 5 lakhs. Doubtful category. Huh? Realization value of the security is 4 lakhs. So it is secured. Secured is 4 lakhs. Okay, and doubtful category is 5 lakhs. Total loan is 5 lakhs. Doubtful category. The secured part is 4 lakhs and loan is in doubtful D category. D. Okay, we'll consider D1 because it's not given doubtful 1 or doubtful 2. Okay, let's consider this D1, doubtful 1 category, 1. Okay, doubtful 1 category. Because then it will be more specific. So in this case, how do you solve this? Doubtful 1. See, there are two parts in this loan. Total loan is about 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs. Out of this, what is the secured part? Secured and unsecured. Okay, unsecured. So this is secured, this is unsecured. In secured, how much you have? 4 lakhs. 4 lakhs is secured. Unsecured is 1 lakh. What is the provisioning percentage for secured and unsecured? Just now I gave you. Yes, doubtful 1. 25%. So 25% into 4 lakhs. And this is 100%. Unsecured is complete 100%. So what will be the answer? 25% into 4 lakhs. What is the answer? Give me in the comment section. 25% of 4 lakhs. Very easy. Yes, it is. 1 lakh, right? 1 lakh. And here 100% of 1 lakh. So 1 lakh. So you want a provision requirement, total provision. Okay, you want a total provision. So 1 lakh and 1 lakh. So it is 2 lakh. 2 lakh is the total provision. Okay, 2 lakh. Now see here, in exam, if they ask you the figure is 2 lakhs. But what have they asked you? The correct answer is dash percentage. Okay. If they ask you rupees, so rupees is 2 lakhs. But if they ask you percentage, then it's difficult. Then it is 2 lakhs upon 5 lakhs. 2 lakhs upon 5 lakhs into 100. Okay. So 2 upon 5 into 100. So what is that? 40%. So then it will be 40%. Here if the question is asked in percentages, then it is 40%. Okay. 40%. If it is asked in percentage. But generally they don't ask you this part. This is not asked. Answer is this. So 2 lakhs. This is your correct answer. 2 lakhs. Okay. So the total provision requirement is 2 lakhs over here. Got it? Understand this. This is given as doubtful 1. That's why I made this correction. Doubtful 1. That's why it's 25%. If this would have been doubtful 2, then doubtful 2 means then it would have been 40%. Sometimes in exam, they will not give you doubtful 1, doubtful 2, but they will only give you years. The asset is in doubtful category for, like this they will give you, for 2 years. 2 years. Now this much they will give you. Asset is in doubtful category for 2 years. Now you have to understand. If doubtful category for 2 years means what? First category, what is doubtful category? D1 and D2. First year it is doubtful 1 and second year doubtful 2 starts. So when it is 2 years, it means it's in the doubtful 2 category. And then you'll have to use that 40% rule. Okay, and this is 100. Unsecured is 100. But understand the type of question. Question can be of any type. They can give you doubtful 1, doubtful 2, or they can give you the period. Okay, got it? Okay, I'll ask you one question now. The asset is in the doubtful category for 3.5 years. Let's say I'll ask you 3.5 years, 3.5 years. Now you give me the provision. The asset is in the doubtful category for 3.5 years. Now who can give me the answer? 3.5 years. I want the answer. What will be the provision? 3.5. Doubtful 3.5. So what does it mean? Think. Think over it. What does it mean? Yes? This you got it? Okay, let's solve that also. This answer you got it? Let's remove everything. Okay? Now I'll give you a separate question for 3.5 years. For 3.5 years. This is the next question. Okay? Now you give me, forget this percentage also. Give me the provision requirement. Give me the provision requirement. So 3.5 years, it's in doubtful category. Means what? What is the D1 category? D1 is for 2 years. D2 is for 2 years. D1 is for 1 year. Okay, D2 is for 2 years. Right? So total doubtful category is what? 3 years. But now what is given? This loan is in for 3.5 years. It means what? It has passed the D2 category also. So it is in the loss asset. It's a loss category. Loss. So if the loan is in the loss category, what is the provisioning? Let it be secured, let it be unsecured. It is 100%. So the provisioning requirement will be provisioning. Provision over here will be 100%. Let it be secured or unsecured. So it is 5 lakhs. Full provision needs to be made. 5 lakhs. Full provision needs to be made. Okay. So that's why look at the period. In exam, they might give you the period also. They might give you the doubtful 1, doubtful 2. They can give you doubtful 3 also. If they give you doubtful 3, it means loss means D3. Some books still have this D3 category, but it's not there now. But if in exam, if they give you it's a D3 category, it means it's a loss category. Okay? And you'll have to make full provisions. Got it? Think over it. Kindly pay attention to this problem. Got it? Move on. Next one. An account became substandard. An account became substandard account on September 22, 2020. Its classification on 31/3/2023 will be. Very important. This was a question in your 24 exam also, December. So this account had become substandard on September 22, 2020. Now we are in 2023. Now look at the days which have passed, years which have passed. So start September 20. Okay, became. So it became. So it was just over there. First day was on this. So now 1 year from here, this has become substandard. So SS for 1 year. So 1 year will be what? September 19th, 23. Here your substandard will end. Okay? And September 20th, 23. Your D1 category will start. D1. So it will be up to September 19th again, 24. Okay? September 19th. Is it so? 22 or 20 it is. Sorry here. 20. So this will be 21. Let me remove this. I took it 23. Okay. So this is 20. So it will be 21. This will be 21. This will be 22. So September 1922 D1 will end. So when will now D2 will start? September 20. 22, D2 will start and it will go on for 2 years. So 20, 22, 23 and 24. So September 19th, 24, D2 will end. D2 will end. What is the time period given? 31/3/23. So this comes in this range. So it will be under substandard, doubtful up to 1 year, doubtful above 1 year up to 3 years, and doubtful above 3 years. So what will be the category now? This will be this D2. Doubtful 2. Above 1 year up to 3 years. So this is 2 years. Look at this. 1 to 3. 2 years. That's why always pay attention. See, this classification is very, very, very important for you. You will get this in the exam also. September, what was that in? 22 now? Oh my God, I made this. Let's make this 20 only here. Okay? Let's make this 20 now. Okay? So it should be actually 22 means 22 to 21, 21 to then 22 again over here. So forget it. Let's make this 20. Okay? So what will be the classification on 31/3/2023? So September 20 if it starts, then 1 year will be September 19th, 21. That is substandard. Then September 20 it will start again in 21 and it will be doubtful 1. That will continue up to September 19th. Then September 20th again it will start with in the year 22 and it will go up to 24. So that is doubtful 2. Doubtful 2 above 1 year and up to 3 years. Okay? Got it? Now suppose if I ask you the same question, what will be the provisioning in 2021? Okay? 2021, same date, 31/3/2021. Now you give me the answer. In the comment section, everyone, give me the answer. In the comment section, yes. Now I want this answer, 31/3/2021. It will be in substandard only, correct? It will be in substandard only, correct? If it is 31/3/2021. Now I'll ask you one more question. Chalo, let's continue this question. Okay? So let me bring in the eraser now. Okay? Now, let me ask you some difficult one. August. 16th August 2024. 16th August 2024. Yes, 16th August 2024. So it comes where? It comes over here. See this, D2 category. Okay? If I ask you the same question now, everyone, it will be what? Everyone, give me the answer for this. It is D2 category. Now let me ask you 2026. 2026. Now what will be the answer? 16/8/2026. What will be the answer? 2026. So it is more than that. It will be loss, isn't it? Doubtful above 3 years means loss. Basically this means loss. Okay? Got it? Clear? Move on. Next one. Take this. A standard asset will be shown as a loss asset if. So standard asset will be shown as a loss asset. When does the standard asset directly become a loss asset? Directly loss. No doubtful 1, no substandard, no doubtful 2, nothing. Direct loss. It has become irregular due to non-payment by the borrower since last 5 years. The loss of security in the account was more than 50%. The secured balance in the account is less than 10% after damage of security. All of the above are correct. Which one is correct over here? Yes, it has become irregular due to non-payment by the borrower since last 5 years. Last 5 years. If it is since last 5 years, how can it be a standard asset then? If this is last 5 years, it won't be a standard asset. Standard asset means what? It should be a regular asset. Understanding the point? See here, if you are saying it's standard asset, last 5 years it's not paid, how can it be a standard asset? So that's why this is incorrect. Loss of the security in the account was more than 50% and a secured balance in the account is less than 10% after the damage of security. So which one is correct over here? Think. Think. Yes. So the answer is, this is the answer. Loss of security is more than 50%. That is the answer. Loss of security is more than 50%. Okay, if it immediately reduces heavily, then you can consider it as a loss asset. Very important characteristic given over here. Okay, got it? Which of the following provisions, requirements is stated incorrectly in the context of doubtful accounts? Incorrectly. You want incorrect answer now. Okay. For unsecured portion of the balance provision is 100%. So regarding doubtful, see D1, D2 both. For unsecured portion, the provision is complete 100%. Is it true or false? You want incorrect. So let's go one by one. Is this true or false? Unsecured portion is 100%. It is true. Right? Just now I gave you D1. What is the provisioning? 2500. 25 for secured, 100 for unsecured. D2. 40-100. Right? 40-100. Got it? So this is the provisioning requirement. Doubtful 2 is 40% secured, unsecured is 100%. For unsecured portion of balance provision is 100%. So done. For secured portion of balance in doubtful up to 1 year is 25%. So D1 25 is correct. What is it? Correct or wrong? True. For secured portion of the balance in the doubtful above 1 year, up to 3 years is 40%. 40. This is also true. For secured portion of the balance in the doubtful above 3 years, the provision is 50%. My God, this is different. This is 100, isn't it? This is 100%. Got it? This is 100%. Got it, everyone? So this is false. You want incorrect? This is the answer. This is the answer. And before going now, let me show you how to join the batches. See, go to Adda 24/7. Always go through the app. In the app, you will be getting 1% extra. Download the app first. Okay? So download the app. Go to Adda 24/7. Click on JAIIB and CAIIB. Click on CAIIB December. See this. CAIIB Mahapack 2.0. CAIIB Increment Mahapack. Now you will see what is this. These two. See, very simple. In Increment Mahapack, you get physical books as well as e-books. Both. Physical also, e-books also. In Mahapack 2.0, you get e-books. Only this feature is different. Plus, you get Formula Bank over here. Physical. In both the batches, both the Mahapacks, you get 15 plus batches per subject. Both 15 plus batches per subject. So, huge revision. In both the Mahapacks, you are getting right now double validity. Double validity. Okay? So, don't miss this. Even today, we are starting with the new batch, Increment Pro batch. Say this. Join this ASAP. Okay? Join this batch ASAP. Increment Pro Mahapack. But before joining, kindly note, use the code Y432. Never forget this code. Okay? Y432. This code will give you maximum discount. Y432. Okay? And always purchase the batches by downloading the app. There you will get 1% extra. So this will give you 80% discount plus app. App will give you 1% extra. Okay? App will give you 1% extra. So 81% discount. And Mahapacks, these two things are there. Plus double validity. Huge win-win. So go for it. Okay?